Hello friends, welcome to Electronic Circuit Hub. So today we are going to understand about the differential amplifier by using BJT in LT-Spice tool, right? So in the last experiment, we understood the Bode plot analysis of BJT common emitter amplifier, right? So in this video we will learn about the differential amplifier by using bipolar junction transistor BJT. Okay, so you can see this is the circuit diagram of differential amplifier, and since we have we can see here two BJT Q1 and Q2, that is why it is called differential amplifier by using BJT. So let us understand first the circuit flow. So here you can see, right, here you can see we have input voltage which is 10 millivolt and 1 kilohertz, that is sinusoidal input voltage, right? Then we have this Q1 transistor BC847. Then here you can see at the collector of the transistor we have plus 12 volt supply, right? This is the 12 volt supply. This is connected via a collector resistance R1, and this goes to the collector, and the same 12 volt supply is also connected via R3 and Q2, and the base input for this transistor Q2 is the amplitude is same as V1, but it is 180 degree out of phase. So you can see here we have 180 degree out of phase, right? Here we have 180 degree out of phase, and then the the emitter of both transistor Q1 and Q2 connected together, and it is connected with a minus 12 volt supply, right? So you can see this is minus 12 volt supply, since the V4 minus terminal is connected to the resistance R2, and then it connected to emitter of both transistor Q1 and Q2, right? So so hope you understand the circuit flow. If you want to look the parameter for this V2, it's simple DC of 12 volt. V4, it's simple DC of 12 volt. V1, this is sinusoidal signal with amplitude of 10 millivolt and frequency is 1 kilohertz. And V3, this is also sinusoidal signal with the same amplitude and frequency, but the phase is 180 degree out of phase. Okay, so your V3 is 180 degree out of phase with V1, right? When this signal is positive, this signal goes negative. Okay, so let us run the transient analysis. So I will run the transient command, and I will show you the output of this differential amplifier, right? The output of this differential amplifier. So how will you run the transient analysis? So you have to go at simulate, then edit simulation command. You have to go here this transient, and the for this circuit I used stop time is 5 millisecond, right? The stop time is 5 millisecond, so you have to write it a 5 millisecond here, then you have to click it OK. Now you want to run your simulation, so right click at this window, and you have to run this button, run button. So I've run now. So let us first show the V1 waveform of V1 and the waveform of, right? This is, what is this? This is V3, right? So you can see your V1 and V3 is 180 degree out of phase, right? So you can see the amplitude for both V1 and V2 is 10 millivolt, and the frequency is also same 1 kilohertz, but the only difference is when V1, right, goes high, that V3 goes low. So the phase angle is 180 degree out of phase, right? So this is the signal for this V1, and this is the signal for this V3. Let me show you the signal of V2. So this is 12 volt and this is pure DC, right? Let me show you the signal for V4. So you can see this is also 12 volt, but this is negative. Okay, so V2 was positive 12 volt and V4 is negative 12 volt, right? So now I will show you the output of this differential amplifier, right? So how do you see the output of this differential amplifier? So you have to click this VD1 and hold the mouse and click at, you can see the mirror image of this voltmeter. Okay, so you have to click VD2. Okay, so you can see here this is the output of differential amplifier, right? This is the output of differential amplifier. So let us divide this into three plot pane. Okay, for better visibility. Now this is V1, right? And this is V3, and let me delete it, and this is the output of your differential amplifier. Okay, let me further zoom it, right? So so what you can see here, right? This is VD1 and VD2, right? So what you can see here, this is the VD1, this is the VD3, and this you can see here VD1 minus VD2. So this is the difference between two input signals, right? So you can see here this is up 10 millivolt and this is also 10 millivolt, but both are out of phase. So at the output of differential amplifier, you can see here this is 2, right? 2 volt, and this is minus 2 volt. That means minus 2 to 2 volt, peak to peak. So this is the output of this differential amplifier, right? So let me show you one thing. So you have seen now the output of this differential amplifier when both inputs are out of phase, right? When both inputs are out of phase.